Good evening, Yarnies, Dirty Hookers, and Fiber Fiends. How is everybody doing this evening? I'm doing all right. I'm a little warm, believe it or not. I mean, it's like in the upper 50s Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius for my international friends. Let me double check that real quick. We can do that. Fahrenheit to Celsius. Last time I checked, it was 58. That's about roughly 14 Celsius. So it's not really warm, but I'm very warm. So instead of doing temperature blanket tonight, because I am not wrestling with that behemoth, I think we're going to work on some commission pieces that I have going. And I want to acknowledge people that are coming in here. Thank you for Lilac at First. Hey there, Llama. And thank you, Sue, for subscribing for 3 months in a row. And I think I saw, Notewood played a redeem. Welcome in, everybody. Hopefully, everyone is doing well. Let me double check this thing here. Yeah. So there was no stream yesterday. I had some technical issues. OBS was being very glitchy. I had to do a couple updates and think we have that got that stud figured out. Llama's recovering from COVID to some grumpy cramps this week. Oh, I'm sorry, Llama. I hope you feel better. I heard that could be pretty rough. Believe it or not that I know of, I don't think I've got COVID in all this time. Maybe I didn't. It was very mild and I didn't have any symptoms. I don't know. But hopefully you're on the mend and hopefully your cramps are a lot better. Oh, I almost lost that. All right. Have you on mute because I'm watching anime? So can't hear me, but okay. So, like I said, I'm a little warm tonight. I'm just going to be working on a one of the pieces I have that my friend commissioned me to make. Let me resize this. We're going to be making this. I made this once already in the white color. She wants it in cream for her mother. So, let me check this here. Ready. So, what is everybody working on? What is everyone doing? Gotta check to see where I am in this pattern. And that is the pattern right there, the doily pattern that just popped up in the chat. That is the link for this. It is a free pattern. It is from 1946, so it is a vintage pattern. Anybody was interested in it. I am using size 10 crochet thread. And what size hook am I using? A 1.5 millimeter. That's what they recommend they suggest with this size of thread. Normally I don't use that size. Beginning of the week was rough with fatigue and brain fog. Not as bad anymore. Definitely still not back to 100%. Take your time. You'll get there. Alrighty. Slip stitch in the next two and in the space. Oh yeah, that is the part that I don't like with this. It's the slip stitches with this thing here. You're knitting tonight? Nice. What are you working on? After our first hour, I think we will go and check the Discord. I think there's some things in the the whips and foes section over there in the Discord. Knee-high socks. Yay! Well, hopefully that will help give you something to concentrate on and take your mind off of not feeling well. Sometimes when I don't feel well, I just want to sit and crochet or work on something just to kind of zone out. Slip stitch there, chain 4. 2, 3, 4. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. 4. And in the same space, make a triple. 1, 2, 2, and the third part for the triple. Chain 3. It's hard to ignore the constant pain, but good to have some. Yeah, hopefully it'll, like I said, that will help take the edge off a little bit. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Let me just 4, 2 triples. Two triples. Okay. Chain 11. And in the chain 3 space between the groups, wait a minute, I gotta double check something. I'm gonna fade. 2 triples, chain 3 and 2 triples. I gotta look at my picture really close up. It's been a while since I've done this pattern. Okay. Between the double. Wait, is that? I'm confused. Let's look around here. Slip stitch. We did that. Chain 3, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double. Okay. Chain 3, single in the next. Chain 3. Next space. Oops. That makes sense. Wait, where's my pattern? The other pattern from the original. That's not helping me. Here we go. Okay. I wanted to make certain I was really reading it correctly. Chain 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. 2 triples, 3 chains, 2 triples. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. I don't know how well you can see what I'm doing. It's just really fine work. I'm going to see if I can zoom in here in 1 second. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. 2, 2, 3. You'll probably see more of this once this thing gets larger. I am on row 5 of 17. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. Uh-oh. I didn't wrap enough times. What? 2, 3. I don't have any announcements to make tonight. Nothing else has really changed. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. I am been making samples for the December streams. Doing the thing that I've been doing the past couple days, getting all of that started. I've got a bunch more to make. Speaking of December, just want to let everybody know, and it's probably popped up. The poll is still open over on the Discord. Uh, exclamation point poll. Check that out. You can vote on which angel that you want Granny Karen to make on stream. There are 4 to choose from. So vote over there if you haven't yet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, and 11. We'll be making that angel on, according to the schedule so far, it's scheduled for the 14th. That is the plan. Okay, I just want to make certain I'm doing the right number of triple crochets. Two, 7, 8, 11. 2, and grab the hook enough times. Oh, that's a sad looking triple crochet. How are you, Notewood? 7, 8, 10, 11. And third one. Hey there, Gary. You're lurking? Alright, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. I'm just going to be stitching away on this doily piece. Yeah, I never really was part of the Vine era. I just know that because it made its way off of Vine. And I gotta join into this. chain 4. So I gotta go on the top of this here. This is the worst part, using this tiny hook is the slip stitches. I can handle everything else. All right, I got that row done. Right up until people just started taking 6-second segments of, yeah. Again, I never really, I didn't even, but by the time I learned about Vine, it was done. Oh yeah, yeah, YouTube videos, yeah. By the time I learned about it, it was no longer a thing. So that was round number 5. So we're starting to get some laciness to it. Well, more laciness. Hey there, Fairy Dust. I'm pretty good. How are you? Slip stitch in the next triple and in the space. Okay. The part I hate is doing slip stitches with this tiny, tiny hook. Okay. Chain 4, and then the same makes 2 trebles, chain 3, 3 trebles. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I decided it was a little too warm for me, or I'm too warm to work on the temperature blanket that I normally do on Sundays. It was like 58 degrees, maybe about an hour or so ago. But for some reason, I'm warm. So I decided to do something that's not as insulating. Just sat down with a peanut butter and banana sandwich. Okay, you can have the banana, but actually, I had a peanut butter sandwich last night. It was really, really good. Even though it was Jif, we're not a Jif household. We're either Skippy or the Great Value brand or the Aldi brand are pretty good. But for being Jif, it wasn't that bad. I was able to eat it. Oh, speaking of peanut butter, if it's a peanut butter sandwich, are you a crunchy or a smooth? These are like personal probing questions. I am the Barbara Walters of peanut butter. Jif, or you're an infidel? No, I'm all about Skippy. All about Skippy. I do Skippy or okay. Oh no. Fairy dust. You said the Peter Pan. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. Yeah. But to each their own. You're all sinners. Okay. Yeah. Alrighty. So that was 3 there. We're gonna chain 3 and 3 more. 1, 2, 3. But you can have the banana. I'm not a banana person. I don't never really liked bananas. Banana nut bread I'll eat, but that's it. I won't sit there and eat a banana. I won't slice a banana up and put it on now. Alrighty. Hey, sunshine. Love the peanut butter and the food bank gives out. It's really cool texture and it tastes amazing. No good way to describe it. Huh. Does it have it, what brand is it, or is it just like a generic? Chain 3. Make 9 triples. You like your bananas more green than you. I don't like them any color. Peter Pan tastes like it's made from what they swept up of the factory. Yes, Grammy, but it's also very, very sweet. It has like a sweetness to it, like a sickening sweetness. All right, shell over shell, chain 3, 9 trebles, chain 3. No Brian, just the way up. Okay, gotcha. 1, 2, 3. Now you know what? I know they make Reese's. Oh shoot, they do make Reese's brand peanut butter, but it's nothing like what's in a peanut butter cup because it's spreadable. Like something in a peanut butter cup is firmer, and if they could make the peanut butter that's in the peanut butter cup in the jar, all it really is just got extra powdered sugar in it. But yeah, that stuff is good. 2 peanut butter in the candy. Yes. Hey there, and hey there, So Royal. How are you? And hey, Knitter Girl. Everybody, how is everyone doing? All right, I'm trying to remember, trying to figure out what I need to do here. 9 troubles, triples, words in the chain here. Yeah, I'm working on this. It's a commission piece for a friend of mine. She's going to be giving it to her mother. It's going to be it's this doily from, I think, from the 40s. The pattern's from the 40s. 2. Thank you for giving So Royal the shout out. So Royal also streams. You you knit. You crochet. I know you dye yarn. I know you do a bunch of things. It's been a while since I've been in your stream. Totally lurky today. Nope, that's fine. I appreciate the lurks. 3 crochet. I don't do it often. You do a lot of sewing. Yes, yes. You make like costumes, don't you? I think that's what I remember. 3, 4. Costume season kicks off next week. Yay! You're gonna be busy. 2, 5. 6, 7. If I don't count this out loud, I'll get totally sidetracked. 8 and 9. Love to sew more and dapple my toes in cosplay, but I do not have the room or equipment. Did Granny go to the show, or did you didn't mix up the days? Granny Karen did not go to the show. Her arthritis was acting up. I went instead. I had a good time. So, yeah, unfortunately, she did not go. But it was still fun. Chain 3. I saw a documentary on the peanut butter cup while developing the recipe. H.B. Reese discovered slightly over roasted but not burnt peanuts made the best ingredient for his now world famous peanut butter. Oh wow, yeah, that kind of makes sense. They do taste roasted. You definitely have that roasted taste in it. 3, 3 trebles, 3 chains, and 3 trebles. Okay. 2, 3. Now we do the 3 trebles. 2, 3. I think we're starting the let me find my picture. Yeah, this is the start of the pineapple. That pointed part of the design. 2, 3. When I get done this round, if you want, I can give everybody a sneak peek on some upcoming things for December. 2, 3. Got to get more slack out. So what is everybody working on? 4, 5, 6, 7. Making a baby blanket? Nice. 3. Yeah, I still have a bunch of those Project Linus blankets to finish. And more to start afterwards, but I want to get these few finished before I start any more. Yeah. I hate it when I get to the end of like a triple and the whole thing just comes right off and just comes undone. Going back and forth between finishing up the second round, grannies, and working on your mom's birthday present. Nice. What are you making for your mom? 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 6. The ripple afghan with poppy and leaf applique. Ooh, that's gonna be pretty. 6, 7. Take a quick pick of some of. Yeah, careful, careful. If you're at the poppies, you're gonna end up falling asleep. If you ever seen the Wizard of Oz? Yeah, when we come back from our first ad break, we will do the Discord sharing. I want to double check to make certain I did the chain threes where I need to do the chain threes. Chain three. Yes, I did it correctly. 2, 3. Two, 3, 3. 4. Uh, 7, 8. We do the 3 into here. 2. Thank you for the fingy stretches and the hydrate. I'm gonna do my finger stretches. I needed that actually because these stitches are really, really tiny. I appreciate that. And if anybody else is crocheting along and needs to do stretches or any of that type of thing, don't forget the rest. Yeah, I always forget the rests. Alrighty. Mine pop, yours pop. Yeah, my wrists never pop. My joints don't pop. The only time they pop is like when I least expect it. If I stretch the wrong way or but they don't it doesn't hurt. Especially if I'm laying in bed and I like stretch. Usually it's my leg. It's my knee or my ankle. Your left wrist has gotten angry in the past few months. Ooh. Hope you didn't like I know you've said that you've had to like take breaks from working on things because your wrists are bothering you. Hopefully you didn't like overextend anything or uh, rest has helped, yeah. 7. Sometimes that is what we need. We just need that time for it to heal on its own. Your right wrist pops a lot. You broke it when you were 13. I have never broken a bone. Knock on. It's not even real wood. It's pressed sawdust. Blaming the repetitive movement at work. Yeah, that'll do that. 7, 8. Never broken bone, but a lot of skin. Oh yeah, I've had cuts and scrapes. But yeah, never broken a bone. Don't forget that you're missing about 95% of your original right cheek. Oh, ow. Ew. Huh? Seven. The only thing I'm missing is this one tooth. It broke a couple years ago above the gum line, and they had to put in a bridge. Yeah, I'm assuming you had to have a skin graft if you've got not if you're missing a 95% of your cheek. Two, three, four, three, four, five, six, seven. I get scares pretty often, usually forgetting the scar even exists. Stretch skin from your neck. Oh wow. Was it an accident? I mean, I'm assuming it's an accident. I mean, if you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Need one more. On stog when you were like four. Ah, sorry that happened to you. Shit happens. Just cool. You're cool looking now. Yes. How many more? Okay, I got to do two more of these repeats. Three, two, six, seven, 8, or 9. using this smaller hook, because last time I made this, I think I used a 2.75 hook, the same size of thread. There's a big difference in how this feels, since all the stitches are tighter and smaller. Definitely has a different feel than the first time I made it. This one isn't going to really need that much starch. If I starch it, I'm still going to block it, but it's probably not going to need too much blocking. Two, three, 4, 5, 7, 9th one. We have 3 chains, and then we can join. We will finish this round. I hate doing slip stitches with this tiny hook. Ooh. So that's what we have so far. Obviously, we're not even close to being done, and that hasn't been blocked. But this eventually will lay out flat. Let's mark row. That was row number 6. Quickly answer for your crochet and read Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton. Yes. Yes. We're making Dolly Parton. That is what we're doing. And I think she was born in the 40s. So that would make sense. Alrighty. We're gonna have an ad in about 5 minutes. Before we do the ad, I'm gonna put that to the side. I'm gonna give everybody a sneak peek of what is coming up in December. I don't have a sneak peek of everything. Pretty much the first week and majority of the second week. So let me bring up my calendar. Yeah. So first week of December. So this is going to be the 4th. Wait a minute. Are we doing any? Wait, am I doing a stream next week? Next Monday? Yes, yeah. Next Monday, we'll be working on the tree skirt, and then I don't know what we're doing that Tuesday. Okay. So on December 4th, we are going to learn how to do this is called the pine tree stitch. And I don't know how well you can see it. Let me put some white paper underneath of it. There we go. It forms little pine trees. So that is what we're going to be doing on the first Monday in December. Will be the pine tree stitch. Also for that week, that whole week is going to be pine tree themed. So that is for Monday the 4th. Tuesday the 5th, oh, that shows up better that way. We're going to do this really, really simple pine tree ornament or applique. It's got the puff stitch. If you're not a fan of puff stitches, this might not be for you. So this will be the 5th. And then on the 6th, I'm excited about the 6th. The 6th, we're going to do an amigurumi. We are going to do a pine cone ornament. I actually made one in white originally so I can see the stitches. But we have our pine cone. So that is the first week in December. This is not including what Granny Karen will be doing. It is cute, yeah. Out of all of these, I like the Christmas tree ornament and the pine cone ornament a lot. I mean, there's a variation of this, I guess, that you can make these little, I don't know what they call those, the scales, to be longer. So you can make it a little different. It's a two-step. You make the center part, and then you go back and you do the little scales. This is not including what Granny Karen's doing. Granny Karen on the 7th will be doing some these Christmas trees, these three-dimensional Christmas trees out of crochet thread. I don't think she has a sample yet. But on the 11th, Monday the 11th, that week, the second week in December, is gnomes. So if you're a fan of gnomes, that second week in December is when you should tune in. And we're going to be doing this cute, adorable gnome square. I finished putting the details on him last night. Really, really cute. It's using the loop stitch. And then this one I just finished today. This is a different one. It's more of a rectangle. There is this one. So these are our first two gnomes that we're going to be doing the second week. And then on that Wednesday, we're doing a different gnome. It's actually an ornament. I haven't made my sample yet. Hey there, Mama Rita. How are you? Looks a little loopy. Yes, it's the loop stitch. So, real fun. Again, using up your little sheet. Look, he's even got his little hands and his little shoes. And then this one, it's just him. And he's got his little hat. This one's got the little, what do you call it? Kind of like a Santa hat, where it's got the pom-pom on it. So that is our sneak peek of what's coming up. I still am working on other samples. So the first week would be pine. The second week is gnomes. The third week is snowmen. Haven't made those samples yet. All right, we're going to have an ad here in about a minute or so. Let me move this. Everybody go and stretch if you need to stretch. Get something to drink. Use the restroom. Self-care. And let me see here. We will be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for sitting through that ad break, and thank you, me, on the weekend for that follow. I appreciate it. If anybody is new here, even though we didn't get a raid, but if anybody is new, I am the Crafty Cub, mostly crochet on the channel. In the new year, I'm just trying to find my loop. In the new year, we will be doing other fiber arts like cross stitch and what did I say? Embroidery. I'm going to learn how to tat. I'm going to get better at knitting. We're going to do fiber prep, all of that good stuff. So, alrighty. Oh, I said we were going to do our the Discord shares when we came back from ad break. Let's see. Okay, this is where we left off. Yes. Where is the thing? Oh, I need to move that down there. Okay, this is from Get Off My Yarn. It's back of the cardi that they're knitting with hand spun. That is really, really pretty yarn. I love that color. I'm all about that bluish purple color. And this cable. And the knitting, the stitches are just so perfect and even. They said this is the back of the cardi. Really, really pretty. Oh, and I see it changes to more of a, like a blue, less purple at the top. Very pretty. One day I'm going to learn how to make stitches like this with knitting. That's the goal. All right, what a Yarnaholic says. How to withdraw from the testing period for the bubble cardigan. I will, however, finish that one when the pattern's finalized. I got a huge Christmas knitting project where I make 1920s outfits for me and my sister. Her outfit will have cream and red colors, and my outfit will have gray and green. Currently working on the Adrian cardigan, bottom right, for my sister. Mine will be the Ogden cardigan. We'll also be making the skirt for both of us from the second pick, and a hat for each of us too. Got my work cut out for me, but I'm enjoying it so far. All right, let's look at this. So these are going to be the sweaters the sweaters that What a Yarnaholic is going to be making for them and their sister. And they said the pattern's from the 20s. I love that vintage. Love all those vintage patterns and looks. And this is going to be kind of what the skirt is going to kind of look like. That is very 20s, obviously. And then we've got a hat. Yep, that's giving me all the 1920s feel. What a Yarnaholic definitely has their work cut out for them. Thank you for sharing that. Oh, we've got something from Fairy Dust. Here's the hat I started making on the fly. First thing I've designed that you have designed yourself. Wow. Fairy Dust, if you're still here for your first time designing something, that's pretty good. I like that a lot. I like these, I guess they're almost like cables. Yeah, I love this. I love the very, very good job for your first time designing. Is this for anybody in particular, or is just for the fun of it? Yes, Mama, right. It wasn't the 1920s things, the 1920 pictures very pretty. Get something to drink here. Yeah, I like the like I said, I love the texture. I love textured stitching. That is what Fairy Dust is making. Um, First thing that they've ever designed. We got something from Llama. Slowly progressing on the knee-high socks. This is the sock project they are working on right now. I think you said they're for a friend. Oh, Fairy Dust is using up scrap yarn. Had to take a break from the granny squares. You gifted the hat to an elderly lady. Well, that was nice of you. Um, I'm certain that she appreciated it. So yeah, this is the knee-high socks that Llama is working on. Again, I barely know the basics of knitting and purling. Wouldn't even know how to start with a cable, much less this complicated pattern with this cabling here. I'm loving it. I don't know how any of that works, but very good job. Hey there, lady 1241. How are you? We're just doing some Discord shares at the moment. This is something that Llama is working on. She said, I think you said it's for a friend of yours. More from Fairy Dust. Oh, these are the poppies that are going to be on the piece that he is working on for his mom's birthday. He said it was going to be a rippled blanket, crocheted blanket with poppies and applique leaves. Yes, though, that is definitely poppies. Definitely poppies. How many poppies are going to be on this Fairy Dust? Lady 1241, y'all, I'm so tired. Spent the afternoon at an art show and sold some work this time. Wow, great job on selling some of your work. Congratulations. Llama says Maya promised those socks to her years ago. Plan is to mail these for her for Christmas. You can do it. You can do it, Llama. You're gonna do eight poppies. Okay, so it's not like a ton of things that you're gonna have to make an applique on there. Thank you. It was so last minute but worth it. Well, yeah, especially yeah if you sold some, that's always great that people are like appreciating your work. If you have pictures of anything that you have sold that you had in the show, feel free to post. Let's see here. This is something from Mama Rita. Mama Rita. Okay. This is bead stitching. This is basically, if you look at it this way, it's forming basically quote unquote a fabric, but with beads. That is amazing. Is this gonna be a what is this gonna be? Is this gonna be like a incorporated into another piece? Is this gonna be like a bracelet? It's gonna be a bracelet. Wow, that is so cool. I've never done um beadwork like this before. I've seen it done. Um, yeah, that is just amazing. Yeah, I love it. All those tiny little beads, and it's how you stitch them together and to form them into to line them up, and great work. All right. What do we have? I gotta keep up with chat. One sock is already done. You can post it. Um, Here we go. We have that is a sock. Well, hey, you're over halfway done, and Christmas isn't until a little over a month away. You've got time. You can do it. You can do it, Llama. So that is the one sock, and then here's close up of the all the cabling. I love. Look, to me it looks like vines, just twisting and turning and intertwining with each other. Lady says less pottery in the house, more room to bring them in. Yep, more room to bring more pottery in. Over halfway, unless they have 3 feet. Well, fairy dust. I hope they don't have 3 feet. These go a bit over my knee, and my friend is shorter, so they'll go to mid thigh. Yeah, that'll look cute. Very, very good. Thank you, everybody, for sharing. Oh, let me click on the thing so I can move the thing off to the side. Again, if anybody else wants to share anything, pop it in the Discord, and if you do, let me know, and I can pull that up real quick. You have short friends, just like Sue. Hey, there's nothing wrong with short. I know plenty of short people. Let me check something real quick. Uh, Granny did not end up going to the drag show. Her arthritis was acting up. I went in her place. I had a good time. I had a great time. Um, Most of the drag queens I was familiar with. There were only a couple that I haven't seen the seasons that they were in yet. But I had a good time. And beforehand, we went to this British pub restaurant, which is like pretty much close to an authentic British pub as you can get here in the U.S. I had been before, and it was really good. I got the same thing I got last time. I got the fish and chips, and it was real fish. Like it was the piece they gave. It was haddock, I think. It was like a fillet about that big. It wasn't like Mrs. Paul's or Gordon's fish fillets or fish sticks. Like it was the real deal. Alrighty here. Let's see. I gotta keep track of where I am. Shell over shell. Okay, let's do the shell over the shell. So that means I love how fish and chips is seen as British, but it's not technically. True. True. There are people here that serve fish and chips with fake fish. Well, I meant, it wasn't like fish fillet. It wasn't like fast food type um breaded fish. More like a fish stick. Right? Yes, yeah. This was actually a piece of it was haddock, and again, back in the what was it? Back in the winter. I think it was back in March. Me and Clay Miko and a mutual friend of ours went there. We actually went to the same theater to see a different type of drag show, and ate at the same restaurant. Actually, filet instead of yes, it was an actual. Yeah, Grammy, you said it right. It was an actual filet instead of a brick formed of minced fish. Yes, Alaskan pollock. Yeah, I've had pollock before. I would love to make some salmon soup again, but man, I'm not paying 35 euros a kilogram for fish. Wow. I don't like salmon. I'm not a salmon person. I don't like oily fish. So we have to do a shell over a shell, which that means it's this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many? Is it 2 or 3 that are form a shell? It's 3. Okay. Mackerel tastes similar to salmon and it's much cheaper. Norwegian salmon is so good, expensive. Yeah. Here, everything's expensive. What was it? How much was it, Grammy? Grammy, you had said that this is the other week that mayonnaise, like jarred mayonnaise, it was like what, $4, $5 a jar. It's like it's pretty much eggs, vinegar, and oil. Same. Because if you decide to take, wait. Sunshine says because of you, I decided to take size 2 yarn and a really small hook and start making squares called Victorian lattice square. I think back in the spring we did something called a Victorian lattice, but I don't know if it's the same. Just finished the first one and so proud. Thank you for the encouragement. Well, you're welcome. That's kind of like the one of the things that my channel is for is to break out of your normal comfort zone and use different size yarns and different patterns and try something new. I'm glad that you did that you liked it. And if you have a picture of it and want to post either in the Discord or if you have like an Instagram or whatever, any other type of link, you can post the link here in the chat if you have a picture of it. Would love to see how it turned out. Someday I will splurge and make us a proper soup again. Here. Yeah, Grammy makes some really good soups. While the couple weeks ago, she made beef and barley and broccoli cheddar. And then I don't know if I should tell all of her secrets, but she has this amazing recipe for baked potato soup. It's got lots of cheese in it and bacon. Yeah, that's really good, especially on a really cold night. Yeah. Shell over shell, chain 3. 1, 2, 3. I need more light. Need to move my light. This is where I got to go into the treble stitches. Treble into the treble. The part I don't like because I can't see. One. And then it is chain 1. Wait a minute. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I love broccoli. Always love broccoli. Potatoes, onions, leeks, carrots, salmon, dill, and proper heavy cream. Again, everything in there except the salmon. 2, 3. It's posted. Okay, I'll check that in 1 second. I just want to get this repeat here done. I don't lose complete track of what I'm doing. I'll have to double check to see if I've got 9 of these treble crochets. I think I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. Alrighty. So we're gonna go and look at what Sunshine Crochet Victorian Lattice Square. That looks very familiar there, Sunshine. I think I did this back in April. You know this pattern? Yeah. I think I've done this before. This is looking very familiar. I could be wrong. I might have done one that was very similar to it. I love this. And you know what? You did a great job with this. A great, great job. And you said this is a weight of 2? Yeah, I can see that it is a thin yarn. You did a really good job. Congratulations. And it is a very pretty square. You're welcome. And again, I'm glad that I was able to help you step out of your comfort zone. And just for that, for doing a great job. And again, this is for everybody. For anybody who has shared and everything that everybody anything that anybody has done or progress that you're making and finishes. Yes, congratulations, everybody. Love seeing everything that you're working on and your finishes. And ready here. Let me see where I am at this point. 8 times triple and the next triple. Okay, chain 3. 2, 3. Two. But yeah, that Victorian lattice square looks very, very familiar. I don't know if I still have the sample that I did. I might have frogged it. Haven't seen Gary yet. Yes, Gary was in here early on. He did his little gong and he said he's lurking. If he comes in, help me remember to ask him how his crochet journey. Yes, I didn't ask him that when he lurked. but we will definitely have to ask how he's coming along with his chains, because that's all I've told him. I haven't gone any further. I don't know if he's looked at other sources to do any of the other stitches and to learn more. What do you know? But this is the start. This will be the start of the pineapple. The parts that are shaped like that. Starting to take shape here. But yeah, tomorrow we will be working on the I'll be working on the tree skirt. I haven't touched that since last Monday. I want to get that done somewhat soon. We put our Christmas tree up. It goes up either the day before or the morning of Thanksgiving, most likely the day before. But it doesn't get decorated until Thanksgiving Day. My niece and nephew, um, they do the decorating. They're like preteen age. Actually, my nephew, yeah. That's kind of their thing to keep them occupied on Thanksgiving after we eat. Become like a tradition. So, I mean, the skirt doesn't have to be done by Thanksgiving, but I want it to be done shortly after Thanksgiving at least. That will be what I will be working on tomorrow. And then Tuesday's a surprise. To, Tuesday, I don't have a sample, and I will have a picture of what I will be making as I'm making it, kind of like what I'm doing now, even though I do have a sample of this. What I do on Tuesday, eventually, when it's finished, will become part of a channel point redeem. Keep an eye out for that. No stream on Thursday because Thursday is Thanksgiving here in the USA. So I will not be streaming this Thursday. Well, Granny Karen will not be streaming this Thursday. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, if you're not in the USA, or if you don't have any place to go and you want to celebrate, I know Vintage SoGal is doing a Friendsgiving on Thursday. I think starting at 8:30 Eastern in the morning and going, I don't know how long. Um, if anybody, if there's a mod, if I can get a shout out for Vintage SoGal, if you're not familiar with Vintage's channel, she is a variety crafter. She does crochet, knitting, cross stitch, diamond painting. Um, what else does she do? Wait a minute, I'm not even doing this stitch right. Um, Plays some games on her channel. So she's also a part of the Mocha Loco, same stream team that I am a part of. So definitely, thank you, Fairy Dust. Check her out again this Thursday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, Eastern United States time. She will start her stream. She's having something called Friendsgiving, and she said that she doesn't usually do. They don't usually do their Thanksgiving until like the day after or the weekend after. So if you need a place to go and one of your usual American streamers is not on, that could be an option. It's always a good time over there. I enjoy hanging out in her stream. I was in her stream for a little bit today. She was doing this cross stitch piece. Oh, and thank you, Knitter Girl. Both you and Fairy Dust, thank you. I appreciate that. Definitely need something to watch. The only thing on TV on Thanksgiving is football and a huge giant fuck no for me. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what she said. She said that she is going to try to find a somewhere online that is streaming the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and they're going to watch that on her stream. So that's in the morning, extra early, East Coast time. I don't even know when it starts. I haven't watched that parade in years. That's the parade with all the marching bands, but also mainly the inflatable balloon floats. Don't even own a TV and I don't miss it. Yeah. Well, like I said, I don't watch TV. Anything that I watch online. Like if I want to watch a TV show or a movie, I find it online. And I know there might be certain networks or whatever that will stream it. Or like I said, just tune into Vintage Sogal's channel, and you can watch it here on Twitch on her channel. Been thinking of replacing your TV with a new terrarium for a Princess Grumpy? Hey, you can sit there and watch that instead of watching the TV. Sunshine, use mine to watch Twitch or Murder She Wrote as I crochet. Fairy dust. I mean this in in every good way possible. Fairy dust, you're an old lady. I say that from one old lady to another. As I'm sitting here crocheting a doily of Murder She Wrote. Sure, you can watch the news and see other reports of stupid people burning down their houses while attempting to fry a bird. Yeah, that too. And then the following day, you can watch all the news reports of all the idiots fighting over things in stores, eagerly waiting for reports of our friend groups, American dad deep frying the turkey. Yeah. Golden Girls was on Peacock. I would watch it too. Hey, nothing wrong with that. I am always a fan of the Golden Girls. Always. Fact, it's what it was back in um the winter, February, March. Me, Clay Miko, and our mutual friend, when we went to DC, the same theater that I went to Thursday night, we went to the same theater, and it was a touring um, show called The Golden Girls Going Golden Again. It was drag artists, and it was like if the characters like somehow were around in 2023, and it was modern times, and yeah, it was definitely not G-rated. I used to watch the RFD TV channel many years ago and loved watching Hee Haw and crocheting. Wow. I either occasionally play on my Switch, or watch YouTube on the TV, but the ads are annoying enough for me to just stay. Yeah, I hate watching ads. And hey there, Gary. Fairy Dust has a question for you. Worked at Walmart for 8 years. Year after year, I've seen older women beat their essentials for dollar towels on Black Friday. Oh, I used to work for Walmart and Kmart and Target, and yeah, got my feet up in chilly today. Been rain. Ooh, yeah, it was nice here. It was slightly cool. Like I said earlier, before I started streaming, like an hour or so before, I checked the temperature. It was like 58, but I've been warm. I am also at the top of the house, and well, not on top of the house. I'm at the highest floor, and where I'm sitting is next to the exhaust fan for the computer. And that puts out some heat. Yes, Fairy Dust wants to know how your journey to become a hooker is going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Two more. Slow practicing my lines about 3 times. Been stupid busy. Wait, practicing your lines? You mean your chain? I'm like, lines? Like this isn't an acting role. I know what you meant. Boyfriend got a new phone on Black Friday as a late birthday gift. The most aggressive person here was a dude trying to sell a phone plan to him with the phone. Boyfriend casually says the government handles our plans and not up to him. The sales dude shut up rather quickly. Hey, it's one way to stop him. But yeah, Gary, just take your time and practice those chains. And when you think you're ready to proceed, we can go from there. So, Poop right now had to work on lawn equipment to winterize. Still not done, but time to lift the feet up and watch. Hey, glad that you're here, and you said it was rainy, so yeah, get warm, stay dry. Tell you what, that music is much needed. Oh, this is um the same playlist I normally play. It is um it's the lo-fi stream beats. It's by it's all Twitch safe and YouTube safe. It's by a artist called Harris Heller. It's actually through Spotify, and I don't have like a paid account. It's just the free account, so you'll probably hear ads. Which I haven't normally I hear an ad, and I haven't heard one lately. One Black Friday at Walmart, the police arrested an older lady for DUI, being drunk and riding the motorized shopping cart down the road to fairy dust. That sounds like something that happened not too far from where I live. um, you have your own music playing. Merc sounds. It is. Yeah, you have no idea, Llama. Passes up. Passes over. Wait, cookies. Wait, somebody having cookies? Wait, did you? Did get? Wait, Gary, did you say you have cookies? Wait, didn't see that. Rather get an item made by hand than stuff a store. Yeah. Well, depends on what it is. A tin of Danish butter cookies. So you mean grandma's sewing kit? Anybody who has ever seen a tin of Danish butter cookies, you know that that usually was the sewing kit. Um, you've you have what type of cookies do you have, Sunshine? You've seen the people at Walmart chains and Reddit. Yeah, it's and that's not all. That's not all made up. Like that's real. Llama has chocolate chip. Ooh, uh, your mama did. Our local wacky Walmart a few months ago. A guy was arrested for carrying a loaded AK-47 down the aisles. Yes, yeah, America. The cheap dollar store cookies that taste amazing, left out overnight, uncovered. They turn so soft. Oh, Sunshine, you are like me and you are like one and the same. Yes. I wonder what the item of choice would be this year. Usually it was TV, but now, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the hot Black Friday thing is. Bard Girl, and I don't know if I said hi, Bard Girl. Sorry if I didn't. I was going through my grandmother's old sewing stuff, and she gave me what and finding the hem of pants she cut off over 70 years ago. Like, why would she need that? For me, or me for that matter. Yeah. Well, you know how it is. People didn't really throw anything out. Yes, llama. Yes, that happened. Hey, oh, I'm actually making progress. Wow. Maybe the iPhone 12 million or the PlayStation Infinity or maybe the Toaster 9000. You never know. Never know. Yeah. I've done my share of working retail at Black Friday. No, thank you. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Maybe just enjoy your gunless free healthcare and education. Oh, at Black Friday for grocery stores. Okay, actually, that's been a meme that's been like going all around Facebook the past week or so. Yeah, everybody has a TV now. Okay, I don't think we need TV. We need sales discounts on groceries. That would be like the Black Friday deal. Okay, I just lost that stitch. Okay, that one didn't turn out that well. Okay, let's let's backtrack. I only have a couple more for this round. Sure, Barbie crap will be in high demand. Yeah, after the movie released this summer. Yeah, that's true. Imagine getting a steak under five. Well, I don't know. I don't. If it's that low, it's like what's wrong with it? But no, I understand what you mean. Oh, 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 okay. This is the part I can't. It's the slip stitches. The slip stitches are the worst when you're using a tiny, tiny hook. Okay, I need a slip stitch to the middle of this shell. Okay, let's mark off. That was row 7. So, what's your plans for Thanksgiving? We're gonna eat some steaks and watch streams all day. Um, we're gonna have the family over, and I mentioned this earlier. The day before, or a couple days before, sometime in the next few days, we put up the Christmas tree and get the ornaments out, and then on Thanksgiving Day after we eat, my niece and nephew decorate the tree. It's been a tradition for a couple years now, so it gives them something to do, and they could be part of it. But pretty much, family comes over. There isn't a lot of us. There's what, about 9 of us altogether? Fell over shell. Two, three. We need putting up a tree will be a good stream to watch. Yeah, we're not streaming it. I'm not. No. And the tree's easy to put up. I was smart. I think put a few crochet streamers. Plan on an yes. I was just mentioning vintage Sogal. I don't know what she's going to be doing on stream, but she will be having a Friendsgiving on Thursday, starting at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. They're going to. She's going to be going to find some place to stream and watch Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and then I don't know what else she gets planned. So that might be a good place. There's 9 of us, just me and your siblings. Add the parents, 11 grandkids. Your family parties get crowded. Wow. Wow. Wait, you have 8 siblings. Wow, that's a lot of kids. Yeah, but you got her on your list. Yeah, she's always great, and she's part of the Moco Locos. She's part of the same stream team that I'm on. I enjoy her streams. Once again, I'll be proving my domestic skills, cooking for 3 freaking days. This shit is getting old. A really good rare New York strip sounds good. Grammy, like I told you, you don't have to do all that cooking. So many years of cooking was wearing my wife was. Yeah, I've told her that. All right. Let me see what I need to do here. Chain 3, 2, 3. Wait a minute. Single in the chain 1 space. Chain 3 space. And time. You and your siblings volunteer. I told you. I think we'd all be okay with peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Both kids are on their own, spend all their time away during the holidays, so me and the wife just wear the PJs and relax. Hey, if it's comfortable, chain 3, single into here. Chain 3, single in the next space. Okay. 3. You deep fry turkey. We were just talking about that. Last year I visited my parents for Christmas. This year we're thinking of hosting a small dinner and gift exchange for boyfriend's parents and 2 little brothers. Nice. Got some beautiful turkey lunch meat and a fine bottle of Mexican Coke for the. Hey, no problem with that either. Get more joy out of less chaos holidays. Yes. The buying thing, not worth it. Exactly. Unless something is really needed that broke in the house. Yes. Like a water heater on sale. Yes. We don't need to have all the chaos and hecticness. Is that a word? Hecticness? I don't think that's a word. Mom wants us to come visit them, but we'll have to see about that. Going back to childhood area is not good for your mental health. Yeah, don't do that. I think I got burned out the year we had 35 people at the extended table in the basement when I insisted on doing. Yes. Grammy did that. Grammy did that. Yeah. There was one time, there was about 35 people, and she did it all herself. All the cooking. Yeah. See so many people downsizing. We collect so much. Yeah, we do collect so much unnecessary stuff. I'm guilty of that. 2, 3. Okay, shell over the shell. Some people would say my yarn is unnecessary, but no, that's not true. My yarn is very necessary. And if I remember correctly, you weren't retired. That is true. You were not retired yet. You were still running your own business. All right, we're going to have an ad coming up in about 40 some seconds. So take a stretch break. I'm going to do a little stretch break here. I'm going to go and probably get more ice in my drink. Let me finish this stitch. Do all the things that you need to do, and I will be back. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for sitting through that ad break. Let me double check and keep up with yarn. Keep up with the chat. Sunshine says my yarn keeps me from hurting people. Yeah. Yarn is awesome. It's joy and a business as well. Yeah, kind of a business. I am earning a little bit of coin here on the Twitch thing. Past few years, I think either of something actually useful to gift or give out gift cards to experiences. Last year, boyfriend got an experience gift card for driving a Lamborghini. Wow. This year, I'm planning on getting him a tool set so he doesn't need to borrow his friends all the time when checking out the car. Actually, that will come in useful. But a Lamborghini, wow. One thing they need in Twitch is an edit button. Wait, an edit button? You need to edit something? Wonder where all my energy went. Yeah. Gift card or cash. Giving cash is a little, yeah. Feels like the easy way out and doesn't show actually thought about the recipient. Yeah. Direct deposit is fun. Still have nightmares about meeting customers' demands, all the stress. Do my best, forget the rest. Oh, to edit your spell checks. Spelling doesn't count here. You're not getting graded. I had to go and get some ice. My beverage was all out. Okay, where was I? Oh, I was doing the little chain thingies. How was your day? After an earlier stream, you were in a stream together earlier? The later it gets, the worse yeah. My brain doesn't work as the day goes on. My brain doesn't work when I hit that start streaming button. Chain thingy sound like something Gary would say. Well, okay, on this part of the pattern, see I've got all of these triple crochets. Thank you for the follow. How do you pronounce your name? Yoiko? The title sold me. I'm here. You rang. Wait, the title? Working on commission pieces? Hey there, Anna. How are you? Yeah, yes. It's chain thingy and doohickey. Yoiko? I got it right. Hey. Welcome in. I am the Crafty Cobb. Oh, home of the Dirty Hook. Yes, we are. This is the home of the Dirty Hookers. It's also the home of the Yarnies and Fiber Fiends. You get to choose whatever you want to be called. In general. We forgot Thingamajigger. Yes. We're the Dirty Hookers because apparently there are people that wash their crochet hooks. Never washed one. I don't see a need to wash one. So all of my hooks I have ever used are dirty because they have never been washed. So we are the Dirty Hookers. So welcome in. You're a newbie hooker. Welcome in, newbie hooker. So is Gary. I'm trying to catch up with the chat. If you have any questions, and this goes for anybody in the sound of my voice, if anybody has any questions on anything crochet related, doesn't have to be what I'm doing here. I'm working on a commission piece. It's a doily. If you have any questions whatsoever of anything crochet related, ask me. Stop me what I'm doing. I will put down everything. I'll get a different hook and another ball of yarn, and I will try to clarify or to answer your question. So, and that's what this channel is all about. It's all about education and interaction. And those of us that are more experienced, it is about breaking out of our comfort zone and using different materials and different hooks and exploring the world of crochet. Also, in the new year, we'll be doing other fiber arts like cross stitch, embroidery. I'm going to learn how to tat. I'm going to get better at knitting. We're going to do some fiber prep, all of that good stuff. Llama is a veteran hooker. Yes, I'm a veteran hooker too. Gary is the master of asking questions, and I love that. I love having questions asked. It's already so lovely. Yeah, well, welcome in. What I was trying to say, as in chain thingies, this pattern here, see how I have all of these triple crochets? Well, they're separated by a chain one. Well, what I have to do on this row I'm working on now is I do a single crochet in that chain one space, chain three, and do a single. So it makes this little edge, and then the next row we're going to work into those chains, and it's going to form a pineapple thing. They look like singles? Yeah. Well, the single, that here is the single. That, you probably can't see it because of how tiny it is in the lighting. That's a single, and then those are chains. Those are chains here. That's a single. To my surprise, my daughter texted me asking if knitting needles for dishwasher safe. Grammy told me about this. She got it for the thrift store, and they had sticky price tags on them. Okay, that makes sense. That totally makes sense to wash them. I think I moved up to a 10 millimeter with rope to get your chain start. Wait, you did not. Gary. 2, 3. I mean, you can crochet with rope. You can also crochet with wire. If it's flexible enough, you can crochet with pretty much anything. Leaving the comfort zone reminded me of this one meme I've seen. Extroverts are always asking introverts to leave their comfort zone. But what if the extroverts STUF and make the zone comfortable? Exactly. I agree. I do say a few unfavorable words when it comes to tension. That's all a part of it. You don't want to know how many times I've said some choice words when I was first learning. I still do it sometimes when I miscount and have to frog out the row 2 or 3 times. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for the raid. Hey, the Zarian, is that how you pronounce your name? Welcome in. How are you? How was your stream? What were you doing? All of the good things. Anybody who came in the raid? I am the Crafty Cub. Let me switch this over real quick. I am the Crafty Cub, mostly crochet. In the new year, we'll be doing other fiber arts. I was just talking about this. I'm going to do some cross stitching, some embroidery. I'm going to get better at knitting. I'm going to learn how to tat on and off stream. We're going to do a bunch of the other stuff. So mostly crochet here. If anybody has anything, any questions about crochet, I'm all about education. That is the aim and the goal of my channel. The Zarian, if you have anything that you want to share, I have a Discord. Exclamation point will get you the Discord link. Or if you don't want to join the Discord, if you have like an Instagram or whatever, any links, you can pop the link into the chat and we can see what you're working on. You were working on a scarf. Nice. I have made many, many scarves in the past. They are fun. They can get really complicated too, depending on the pattern. So welcome in. Let me show you what we have done here on the stream. Hey there, Carly Knight. Nice to meet you too. Um, in October, on Mondays and Tuesdays, we did small little motifs. That's usually what we do here on the stream. Small squares, small little motifs, or we will do a specific stitch. So in October, on Mondays and Tuesdays, we did Halloween themed. We made a little witch square, a simple square with some applique pieces to form a little witch. We also have done let me zoom on out. We did a spider web square, and these are all from different designers and different places online that I have found these. I don't take credit for them. I always credit the designer. We also did around Halloween. Well, actually, this is the day before Halloween. We made this cute Frankenstein candy pouch. Yes, you can put your candy in it. It's really cute. We really like Frank. And we also did a bat square. There's just a few things that we've done. And his wings flap. Also, I am getting into the world of amigurumi. I am a newbie at Amis. We did on Halloween, we did a candy corn amigurumi. So that is kind of fun. Also, scarves are very, very good. Easy beginner projects, yes. And let your hands just work while you watch a movie, yes. You're making one right now. Yeah, aren't they? They're super adorable. That's just a small sampling of what we have done on the stream. So that is usually what we do on Mondays, Tuesdays, maybe Wednesdays. On the weekends, on Saturdays, we work on blankets for Project Linus. It is a nonprofit in the US and Canada. They take in handmade blankets, either crocheted, knitted, quilting, a bunch of other different forms, and donate them, and that they give them to children up to the age of 18 that are in need. And on Sundays, normally on Sundays, I work on a temperature blanket that I started about almost a year ago. It's a little warm here today. I'm feeling a little warm, so I'm not working on the temperature blanket. I am working on this doily piece that is a commission. That brings me into Thursdays. On Thursdays here on the stream, I do not stream. I have a guest host. Her name is Granny Karen Cakes Marino. And let me pull up a picture of the dear lady. That's not her. Here's a picture. This here is Granny Karen Cakes Marino. She takes over my streams on Thursdays. She teaches us some vintage patterns from back when she was younger. So she works with the same type of thread that I am working with today. And she showed us how to make this little doily, little piece. I think this is from like the 30s or the 40s. She showed us how to do that. Sometimes she will be making mystery patterns. She's got a pattern book from the 40s of edgings that you could put on linens, tablecloths, pillowcases, napkins, that type of thing. And she'll spin a wheel, and whatever it lands on, she thumbs through the book and finds it, and she makes the pattern, does a little sample of the pattern sight unseen. Also, what she has done is she has made this piece. Let's zoom on out. This is what she had worked on a little while ago. This is a piece of filet crochet. It is using the same crochet thread. And this is just double crochets and chain stitches. And it used a chart, either white squares or black squares. And the white squares represent any of these open mesh squares. And the filled in black squares represent any of these filled in. So if you can count to 3 and know to do a double crochet and the chain stitch, you can make something like this. So this will be a piece. It's going to get a border, and I think it's going to be framed. So this is a pattern. The pattern came from a book from 1911. So she does a lot of vintage pieces. So she is nice enough to take over my streams on Thursdays for Throwback Thursday. Alrighty, let me catch up with chat. Let's see here. Take a look at Discord. That sweater is better than a newbie. Not sweater, but a scarf. Okay, I'll check Discord here in a second. Amigurumi. Yes, Anna. All about the amigurumi. We done that. We did this. We did a little acorn. There's some pumpkins. They're actually downstairs. What else have I done? Oh, earlier I gave a sneak peek. Coming up in December, we will be making, and I will show how to make this pine cone ornament. Kind of looking at it now, it looks like a hand grenade. It's not. I think I'm gonna make a little modification to the pattern to make the scales a little bit longer, but it does look a lot like a hand grenade. If you do it, I guess, in camo. I do have some camo yarn. Yoiko loves ames, bags, scarves, hats. Yes, I love it all. Gary started a scarf and expected time to completion. Gary, you're just learning how to chain. You're back. You're listening. Was actually, yeah. This is what we do here on the stream. Let's look over at the Discord, and Yoiko has posted a picture. Oh, we actually have a video too. Give me a little. Let's move this over here. Alrighty here. I'm going to show the picture first, and then we will do the little video. That is a beautiful, beautiful pattern. I love the yarn. I love these browns and earth tones. And this pattern is gorgeous. The small strip is the hat. Okay, this right here is the hat. Okay. And you are a newbie? That is amazing. When you mean newbie, like, how long have you been crocheting? If you don't mind me asking you. 2 weeks? That's impressive for 2 weeks. You are doing great, and your tension and everything is looking wonderful here. They also have posted this little video of the piece. I'm gonna play that again. That is great for 2 weeks. Gary put the yarn up and is going outside to yell. Gary, no. Oh, wait. I wasn't even showing this on screen. It wasn't even centered. Let's try that again. That is amazing. Thank you very much for sharing. I appreciate that. And for only crocheting for 2 weeks, the border is 2 layers. It's got mahogany scallops, and the fluffy is weaved in. You're doing wonderful. You're doing wonderful. Oh, the Zarian has posted something in my Discord. This is what you're working on: a granny square or rectangle scarf. Oh, okay. Let's pop this over here. This is what they were working on stream. I've done this. I've done this type of crochet where you do 2 strands at once to create this marbled look to blend the colors. I love that effect. And you said this is going to be a scarf. Yeah, it does look comfortable. Llamas has got the first decrease in your sock cough. Think it's time to shower and sleep. All right, Llama. I'm glad you were able to come in and hang out, and I hope you feel better. I will chat with you next time. Yeah, this definitely looks very squishy and comfy. Very very warm. Very warm, because you're using multiple strands at once, and it'll have some thickness to it. All right, let's see here. Let's not minimize, move that over there. Oh no, thank you for sharing. And if you need to rate and run, Welcome in, Raiders. That is a double raid. Um, how are you, Weimaret? Weimaret, I think if I remember correctly, I remember your name in the list for Mocha Locos. Now, I don't know if the Zarian is part of Mocha Locos, but I think Weimaret is. What were you working on? Um, yes, double raid. Um, again, welcome in, Raiders. I am the Crafty Cub. And what we do is mostly crochet here on the stream. And I just did this just now, and I'm going to do it again. Think I got to post your chain? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Gary, if you get one done, post it. Love to see your progress. What we do here on the stream is mostly crochet. In the new year, we will be doing other fiber arts. In October, we did some Halloween themed. You're doing a Lego build. Mocha Loco, woo! Another Mocha Loco. I am a new Mocha Loco. It's been actually about a week. So I am new to being a Mocha Loco. I've been following them for a while. If nobody is familiar with the Mocha Locos, and I should have done this before. I think that's how you spell it. Check out Mocha Man. They are brother and sister team. Derek does leather work. Dev paints. And there's chaos. It's a good time. They're good. They refer to them and their team and their followers as good beans. Check them out. So they are the stream team that Weimaret and myself belong to. You were doing a Lego build. If you have any pictures that you want to share, you can send them in my Discord. Exclamation point Discord will get you the link for the Discord. If you don't want to join the Discord and you have a link, like an Instagram link or whatever, you can always pop that in the chat here. Streaming for 7 hours, so I'm gonna run. Yeah, definitely. If you need to run and take care of yourself, 7 hours is a long time. So glad you were streaming. Yeah, I appreciate it. For those of you who came in on that raid, or if you're still left over from the Zarian's raid, this is what I did in October on Mondays and Tuesdays. We did some squares that are Halloween themed. I'm just going to show them real quick. A little witch, a spider web. We did a Frankenstein candy pouch that you can put quite a bit of candy in. And we did a little bat square with his wings, and his ears are kind of, you can position his ears. And we did some candy corn amigurumi. And the other thing that we do here is it's all about education. If anybody has any questions about crochet, feel free to ask. I'm willing to stop what I'm doing and teach you and show you and try to clarify things. Also on Saturdays, we do blankets for Project Linus. It's a nonprofit in the US and Canada that accepts handmade blankets, crocheted, knitted, quilted, etc. for children up to the age of 18 that are in need. And if anybody's interested in Project Linus, exclamation point charity will get you the link for Project Linus. You can find a chapter near you. And on Sundays, normally we work on a temperature blanket, but it's a little warm here, or I'm a little warm, so I'm doing a commission piece for a friend of mine. Then on Thursdays, we do Throwback Thursdays. My special host, thank you for the follow, the Zarian. I personally don't stream on Thursdays, but Granny Karen Cakes Moreno takes over my streams, and this is the dear old lady. She's in her 90s. She's feisty, and she teaches us and shows us some vintage patterns back when she was young. She talks about her family quite often, so check her out on Thursdays. Nightbot has reminded me that right there, if you click on that last link that popped up, will take you to the poll in the Discord. Granny Karen Cakes Moreno has asked me to ask you, let me see if I can find this, for your input on something that she will be making. Thank you, Grammy, for that. Um, Again, over in the Discord, there is a poll. She wants your opinion on one of four angels. The poll will be open up until the 7th of December. And you can vote on one of these four angels for her to make the following week. There's angel number 1, angel number 2, number 3, and number 4. So you can put your votes in. Whatever one wins, she will make on stream, and then off stream, she will form it into the 3-dimensional shape and starch it, and then the following week, she will show it off. Again, this is something that she has made. This is a little doily piece from like the 30s or the 40s. So she teaches all of that good stuff. And check her out on Thursdays. It's 3:20 in the morning. Wow. So you need to head to bed. Certainly drop by when you can. Yeah, definitely. Get your rest. And thank you for the raid. And again, thank Weimarette for the raid also. Alrighty here. It's not often I get double raids, and I appreciate it. And anybody who came in the raid, I appreciate it. If anybody has, like I said, if anybody has any questions about crochet, either a newbie, a veteran, or anybody who's interested, ask me. I'll put down what I'm working on and pick up a ball of yarn and a hook and try to demonstrate something for you. And if you are new to crochet and you want to learn how to crochet, I'm more than willing to help you learn. I am in the process of having Gary learn. Gary has shown some interest and has started to learn how to do the chain stitch, which I am doing right there. So, like I said, this is a commission piece. I'm on round 8 of 17, so I got a little ways to go. But it'll look like what is above me. This is a doily pattern from the 40s. If anybody wants this pattern, exclamation point doily. It is a free pattern. It is from, what's it from? freevintagecrochet.com. I'm like, it's a site that I use all the time. I'm like, I don't remember the name of it. It's just the thing that I go to. I don't know. They've got patterns from there might even be some in there from the late 1800s, mostly from the 30s, 40s, and 50s, or some from the 60s. Yes, I do. I do have a Ravelry account. I don't have anything that I don't design any patterns, but I have got some patterns from there before. Some of the blankets that I've done for Project Linus have come from Ravelry. No, it's free. It's free to go under Ravelry. Some patterns are free. It's free just to use Ravelry. But if some of the patterns are free, some you have to pay for. And it's just not crochet over there. They have some knitting. They might have. I don't know if they have anything else. I'm not certain if they. I could be mistaken. They might have some basic sewing patterns. Could be mistaken with that. But it is a good place to and you can filter it. You can search for things and filter it by crochet, and then by like free or paid, and then even then by weight of yarn, and by color, and all different types of things, and or specific brands or lines of yarn. By the way, Tunisian hooks arrive. When free time comes, I should try that. Yay! Yay, 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 yay for Tunisian hooks. This site is a huge directory of free patterns, and a lot of them. Oh, wait. Crochet Pattern Central. Okay, this is something I don't know. Okay, you have. All right, okay, Sunshine. You have You have opened up a wormhole for me. I'm going to post this on the Discord. In the Discord, I'm not going to post it. I'm going to have to rename this. In the Discord, I posted that link for in the YouTubers to watch. I'm going to rename that channel because it's just not YouTubers. Basically resources, I guess I'm going to call it. So I just posted it there. There's also a site called, oh, what is it called? I posted it a while ago. Here, the Antique Pattern. Let me copy this. Copy this. That's not it. That's not it. Ignore that. Okay, I'm having a little bit of an issue. Here we go. There it is. The Antique Pattern Library. That is also a place for a lot of vintage patterns. And it's just not crochet. There's knitting, there's woodworking on there, there's tatting, there's all. But this crochet pattern central, I'm going to have to look at it and probably spend hours and hours perusing that site. Thank you very, very much. Yes, did somebody say free? Yeah, free is always good. Both the ones that Sunshine posted and the one that I just posted are free. Tons of free patterns. And also, where I got this pattern is. Let me get the thing again. Let me get the thing and the thing and the thing and the way you do the thing. And that right there, freevintagecrochet.com, is where I got this pattern from. But if you type in !doily, will get you to this specific pattern. And that came from that. Hey there, Sophie. How are you? How is the baby? But Anna, if you need any tips or guidance or whatever with Tunisian, reach out to me and I can help you. Shopping while Mama's here. Nice. You'll hit me up. Okay. And Gary posted his chain on Discord. All right. Let me do three more of these stitches just so I'm at a good stopping point that I can go and show that real quick. Still holding the arm. That's fine. You're gonna. That is something that's gonna come in time. You're gonna find the way that works for you. Alrighty here. Oh wow. Okay. This is Gary's chain. Gary is brand new to crochet. Gary, your chains are very even and consistent. That that is great. That is wonderful. That's half of the battle is trying to get even consistent chains and stitches. Yeah, that is a very nice chain. Let me keep up with chat. Brinley will be most likely be home tomorrow or Tuesday. Yay! Um, but yeah, this is wonderful. You're doing you're doing great. You're probably better doing that than I did when I first learned. And I had somebody sitting next to me. I went from 7 to 4, made less of a mess. What do you mean 7 to 4? Oh, you went down a couple sizes in hooks. Is that what you did? Okay, yeah. That will also help. Also, if you kind of um, get a closer hook to your yarn. The reason I suggested do a larger one is so you can see the stitches that are made. You can see how the chains are formed if you have a larger hook. But once you get the idea of how they're formed, then going down a couple sizes, it made you focus more. Yes, that's great. Hey, Upcycly, how are you? Um, I don't know if you were here when I just showed Gary has is learning how to crochet and has done a chain. This is Gary's chain. And it looks amazing. So yay for that. And you know what? That deserves this. Thank you for that shout out. I was going to actually ask somebody to give Upcycly a shout out. If you are not following Upcycly, follow her. She crochets. She also takes trash and turns it into treasure. You, and I got to remember what you've done. I know you've taken pages from magazines and rolled them up and wove them into baskets and coasters. What else have you done? You've made little scrubbies out of plastic shopping bags. Right now, she is working on a crocheted blanket. It is um, it's made up of like 63 squares, and each square is a different pattern. And it is going to be a gift. So check out Upcycly. It's always great over there on her stream. And I am working on this commission piece, trying to make some progress. It's for a friend of mine. She said she was going to give it as a gift to her mother. I don't know if it's going to be a Christmas gift. Either way, I want to get this done. If I can count chains, maybe Gary will have a better job at doing these chains than I am. You're welcome. But I want to get this done in case it is going to be a Christmas gift, so it'll be done in time. I am on round 8 of 17, so I can do it. It's a lot of treble crochets and a lot of chains, so they work up somewhat fast. It's not super fast. Yep. Well, I've done it already. The one above it, and I don't have it. Well, I have it, but I don't know exactly where it is. It's somewhere. But the picture right above you, I've done that. That's the one that I made, and that's done in white. She wants it in cream, and the one above me was done with a 2.25 millimeter hook, and I'm using a 1.5 millimeter hook, the one that's recommended for this thread. So this is going to be smaller in diameter when it's finished. And I can already tell that it feels totally different. Like the stitches and all, if with them being smaller and tighter, it has a different feel to the first one that I made. So how are you up, Cycly? How was your mom? Something in my eyelashes. Yep. Again, this will be blocked. It's going to look a lot better. It's not going to be all wavy. Even though there are doilies from back in like the 40s and 50s that were very wavy and you had to starch them, and but this is not one. This is going to lay flat. I mean, this should be starched also. I don't know if she's going to want it starched. I'm still going to block it, and when I block it, I spritz it with some water to help it set. I'm good. Had a busy day. Hubby took his car to a car show. No prize, but a lot of people loved his car. It was a success. What type of car does your husband have? A 1933 Plymouth PD. Wow. So, like, that would fit in the right time period for this doily I'm making. This doily was from 1946, so it's after the car, but the car was still probably running. I mean, obviously it's running now, but wow, I did not know that. I should say this pattern is from 1946. Obviously, this cotton is brand new. I mean, you can find new old stock that is actually in really good condition. Um, if anybody has ever seen the YouTube channel Just Vintage Crochet, Karina does vintage patterns, a lot like I'm doing here, and she has received some new old stock, meaning thread and yarn, mostly thread from like the 20s and 30s that is not dry rotted. I mean, I would still be a little leery with it, but she's worked with it on her YouTube channel. In fact, that is where I got the idea for a doily that I made. Let me pull up the picture. See if I can pull up the picture. I've heard of new old stock parts for car, but never thread. Yeah, well, if it's things that have been sitting in a warehouse or whatever for decades, because businesses go to business and gets acquired or whatever, and it just sits there. This here, I did this. This is all modern thread, but from the Just Vintage Crochet channel, Karina did this pattern. It was a mystery pattern, and she got most of it done, and then she got to a point she couldn't figure it out. I think I figured it out. This pattern it's pretty large. It's about 22 or 24 inches across. This is a pattern from, I think, the 1850s. And that is down on the end table. That is the end table in our living room. So, and the living room is kind of Victorian inspired. So it fits in. So, yeah, this is the oldest pattern I've ever done. And I love this, what do you call this? The spiral floral type thing in the center. So I did that back in the spring. Yeah, back in the spring. But that was all brand new thread. It wasn't any vintage. It wasn't. I've never used old crochet thread. I mean, I have used quote unquote vintage yarn from like the 80s, maybe stuff from the 70s, but nothing older than that I know of. In fact, the one blanket I'm making for Project Linus, actually, I have the label right here. And I've showed this label on stream many times. This was the label it came with. It's a baby colorway. It's got a lot of pastel colors in it. And this doesn't have a year on it, but this is probably from the 80s, maybe the 70s. And Kmart for how much? 3.5 ounces. It still has the price tag. Kmart, it was selling for $1.09. And it's acrylic. And you cannot get yarn for that price anymore, for that amount. So I guess that's technically new old stock. I make certain I'm doing this. Right, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, that's a weird stitch. Might not have done that right, but that's fine. 3, How many? I gotta do 2 more repeats of this. Been running my mouth. I haven't really gotten more progress on this. Plus, I got those double raids. So I asked this before. I'm going to ask again. What is everybody working on? Since I know some people had to go to bed, and other people have come in. And those of us in the United States that celebrate Thanksgiving, what is everyone's plan, or what are y'all doing for Thanksgiving? And what do you like to eat? The car cover seems to be your relaxed tomorrow will be squares. Car cover seems to be like for you. What? Wait. No, you're not crocheting a car cover. I mean, if you want to, I don't know how practical that would be. Because car covers are supposed to protect your car from the weather, like rain and the sun, and crochet um, will let the water through, and it can let the light through, even if it's really tight stitches. Be sure to do it in cotton, yeah. Posted the second one, so I'll not post another until next week. Wait, you posted something else? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. No, it's fine if you flood the Discord. Alrighty here. We got another chain. They're looking good. You're doing great. You can do it, Gary. Attempting to finish a shrug that I started almost a year ago, made with Karen Simply Soft. Love the squishiness, but the yarn tends to split. Yes. That is one of the you were work okay, Gary, don't worry about each individual stitch. It's just the practice of trying to get them consistent. If they're not all consistent, that's fine. Even to this day, when I make a chain, they're all not exactly the same. I try to, but you're fine if one of them is slightly bigger or smaller than the others. You have Thanksgiving today. Hubby is going to visit his dad for Thanksgiving. Had our dinner early. Pretty basic. Turkey, ham, mac and cheese, green beans, mashed potatoes, and pumpkin pie. Yum. But yeah, Gary, don't worry about if one chain is not exactly the same as the others. You got to remember that it's handmade, so it's not going to be perfect and identical each time. If that was the case, then go out and buy a well, actually, you can't do that. I was going to say go out and buy something because, and Upcycling knows this, there is no machine that will replicate crochet. They can get close. They can get close, but um, there's so many different places to put the hook with crochet that there's no way that they have not come up with that. Knitting, yes, there are machines that can knit. Yes, keep stitching. If you desire to crochet a cover for something, make a willy warmer. Don't encourage him. That sounds like something Fairy Dust would say. Okay, we have another row that's done. Let me get my little mark and mark this off. Okay. I'm going to lay this out as best I can. I know it looks like it's going to be a pain because it's all curling, but when I go to block it, it'll be stretched out. But this will lay flat. I promise. I have to move the stitches around, and so that is progress that I have made. Nightbot has reminded me, and I have not mentioned this at all tonight, but I have a merch store for those of you who do not know. I have a merch store. If you are fans of the channel and want to support the stream in other ways besides subs and bits, if you purchase something from the store, you also support the stream and you get something in return. We have t-shirts, we have hoodies, both zip up and pullover. We have tote bags. We have accessory pouches. We have 32-ounce water bottles. So check that out. And from now until the end of December, promo code HOLIDAY at checkout will save you 30% off. With that being said, I am going to be going to an ad break again. So in about a minute or so, we will be back.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for dealing with that ad break. I try to keep them short because I know people don't like to watch ads. This is going to look really, really good. I've just started row number 9, and we're doing more of these little chain single crochet, and that's pretty much what we're going to do until we get this pineapple shape. right off the hook. But yeah, like I said before, we went to add, um, now until December 30th, I am running a sale on the merch store. If you use promo code HOLIDAY at checkout, you save 30% off of your order. And I just pulled that stitch right out. They will make really good holiday gifts. If anybody else is also a proud dirty hooker in your life, or they crochet, because I have some designs that are not as what's the word, um I don't know what the word would be. Suggestive. There is a design over there. It is, I call it the crochet terms design. It is a word bubble with all crochet terms. I need to 3, 4, 5. I got to count correctly is what I need to do. I will be working on some Granny Karen merch. I really need to do that. I think that's what I'll do tomorrow at some point. I know she's got a bunch of fans. But like I said, it's a good way to support the stream, and you get something in return instead of just throwing money at Twitch and myself. Need to pull out a lot more slack. Didn't even feel like I was doing triples there, but I guess I was. But yeah, we're doing our Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving this year. Thank you, Upcycly. I need to make. Oh, oh, wait a minute. Wait. Did the stream cut out? I didn't even I just looked up and said there was something wrong. I didn't even realize that. Oh, okay. So I looked up and said something there was an error. I don't know. Did did the stream cut out for you, Nina girl? Not for you. Okay. So you're welcoming me back from the ad? Is that what you're 'cause, yeah, I was sitting here doing this, running my mouth, and then I looked up and it said there was something about an error. Twitch is being twitchy. You know how it is. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Maybe it was just on my end. Oh, gotcha. Let's see. About halfway done this round. And I think sometimes when I'm doing these doilies that are like this, the larger rounds seem to go a little quicker. Mainly because there's a lot of chains. Two. Yeah, I don't know how well you can see what I'm working on because it's so tiny. And believe it or not, there are crochet thread and hooks smaller than this. I might be able to use smaller thread, but I don't know if I'm able to use smaller hooks. Okay, let me check something. Make certain I'm doing these chains the right length. Make certain I'm doing 5 of them and not 3. Yeah, we're good. Okay. I need to stretch. My shoulders are getting achy, and I need something to drink. Oh, I learned something new. Um yesterday? Yesterday and today. I was in Crafting Sam's stream yesterday and Vintage's stream today. They have this what do they call it? It's like a tool they use for their stream that for shout outs and rate and people who rate in, and there's something else. And it is AI, and then AI will write up a little intro or a little message about the person that they're shouting out or rating. So I'm like, I have to look into that. So on Twitter, someone using sewing thread and tidy up, yes, to make micro granny squares. I'm not doing that. It is cute. I'm not doing it. 5. I don't want to go blind. Even more blind. Well, I'm not blind. It's just I I've realized in the past couple years that I can't see really small print and really small things. That's why I have these reading glasses. Uh, yeah, these aren't prescription; they're just cheap readers. So that is what's helping me see this. I can't read the a prescription bottle, and that's common. You get to be around my age, and that is when your ability to focus on fine print starts to diminish. Very common. Your eyes have changed, and maybe you have to get used to it. Yeah. Make certain you have plenty of light and like magnification. I can see with I can still see without my glasses. Now I can't. Yeah, yeah, I can see with my without these glasses, but fine print, forget it. And this started a couple years ago, so it's very common that at my age. Mine's your started in 2019. Yeah, that's around the time mine started. Found the key is lighting. Yes, I have a nice light. Hot light. Yes, I found a ring light lamp from Walmart. I'm pretty sure the planes in the sky can see your living room. Plus, I have LED daylight bulb. Yes, yes, I have LED bulbs. I have two hot lights. One Grammy got me gave to me, and the other one that I got at Michael's. Um, that's what I'm using right now are LED bulbs. I need longer arms. Yeah, that too. Yeah, I need the lighting and the reading glasses. Also, if I need to, I'll show you right here. This light here that I use, it's a magnifying glass. So I don't really use the magnifying glass as much, but I have. I've actually used it here on stream a couple times. Yep. It's got like it's not a gooseneck, but it's got like the arms that can move to different places. It clamps on the desk. Yep. That's usually what I use for streaming that. And there's a simple table lamp that's sitting on the very my desk here has got like the shelves above the monitor. It's like the hutch thing. and there's a table lamp sitting on top there, and without the shade. So that bare bulb, and then this. How outlets don't work for you? Too yellowish. I need bright white light. Yeah, they can be sometimes a little on the yellow side. I think you might be able to get bulbs that are more of a whiter, cooler um, temperature, meaning more white for the outlets. Mine is bright white LED. Yeah. Actually, I had to get a replacement for one of them, and it wasn't the replacement bulb was not light. It was years ago, and works perfectly. Because though, well, this big one, I have a bigger light and a small one. The big one here, the bulb itself, if it's brand, $30. Yeah, no, not happening. Oh, I'm at the end of this round. Wow. And I think for the smaller one, I think brand wanted like 15. But I found this other brand, I don't even know what the brand is, on Amazon for a pack of two. It was like, if I remember correctly, it was years ago, maybe about $9 or $10. Uh, I got to that chain, slip stitch my way into here. I know you really can't see this because it's not laying flat, but this is where the pineapples will be, and then it's these shell uh, pattern. So that is round number 9. Wow. 8 more rounds. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a lot smaller than. Thank you for the follow. Just a curious brain cell. I like that. I like that name. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow, and thank you, Sunshine, for the fingy stretches. And if Llama was here, the wrist also. I gotta stretch my back too, and I need something to drink. Alrighty. I think we're gonna go and do at least one more round, and then I'll see how I feel. And I thank you for the hydrate. I'm gonna hydrate again because I am thirsty. I have been running my mouth. Let's see this right here. Let me check something. Yeah, we're gonna do one more round, and then we're gonna see how I feel. If I want to keep going. If not, then we will raid out. But we got to do round number 10. Okay. Oh, we do something different here. Slip stitch in the next two and in the space. Yes, we're in the space. Chain up 4. 2, 3, 4. 2 triples. 2. Chain 2. Oh, yeah, I remember doing this. Do 1 triple. Chain 3. Do 1 triple. Chain 2. And then 3 more triples. A lot going to that one space. Three, chain 2, 1, 3 triples, chain 2, 1 triple, chain 3, 1 triple, chain 2, 3 triple. And then chain 5. Oops. 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. 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 I was supposed to do chain 5s in these loops? What? Instead of chain 3. These are supposed to be... Wait a minute. Don't tell me I got a frog out. Um... Let me see if I can zoom in. Dang it! It's gonna make a difference. I gotta frog out that last row I just did. Yeah, this is happening. It is a bitch. It's a different type of bitch. Okay. Yeah, I know. Okay. I gotta frog till I get to that stitch marker. See, Gary, if Gary's around, this is what you gotta look forward to. If you make a mistake, you just gotta rip it all out. Because it will make a difference. I can't just leave it in there with that. It's gonna affect the pattern. 2, 3, 4, 5. Every one of those loops needed 2 extra chains. The first round of these little chain loops was fine. least I know the pattern. Just didn't. Right. Those chains were way too big. Um, two. Oh yeah, didn't you say that you guys weren't feeling well, Mama Rita? If I remember correctly. I know Wama is getting over COVID, and she said something about some cramps. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, that sucks that your daughter's tested positive for it. At least now you could be together for 5. Yeah, have a COVID Thanksgiving. Sorry. I need to. I need to put my thread up high because it's not feeding right. She saw us only one day last weekend. All. I hope you all feel better. Two, three. I have decided that when I get to the end of this round, again, then we will rate out. I just started it, so 3, 4, 5. It will be a while. Really grateful I live in the country and can open the doors and windows and let the fresh air in. Not sure how it seems to clean the. Yeah. Fine. Until it gets too chilly. One of my favorite things is after the winter and the spring is just starting and it's warm enough to open the windows. The smell of the fresh air the first time you open up the windows. I live in an area that does get 4 seasons. Our spring is very short. It gets warm somewhat quickly, but at least we do have the four distinct seasons. And spring and fall are my favorites. We get summer and not summer. Miss the fall colors from up north and the new growth in the spring. Yeah. Yeah, you're in Florida, right? Two, three, 5. Two. Yeah, you don't really get a variety of seasons. Two, three. I gotta minimize that. Don't need all of that going. Get spring and summer and fall. Yeah, we get we get all four. In Texas, it's hot, 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 less than hot there for 2 weeks and so or so of cold. Yeah, it gets two- it gets warm and humid here starting late May is when it starts to warm up a lot. It just did not want to work. And then it stays hot until sometime in September. Sometimes even into October it can be warm, but it can get humid here, get muggy. You don't feel the humidity? Yeah. I know Texas gets the humidity. Yeah, we get it in the summer. Sometimes it feels that when you open that front door, it's so thick that you swear you can cut it with a knife. But for some reason, I don't think this summer was too bad. Actually, no. I mean, it was mostly in the 80s. You're not there near the ocean or the Great Lakes, yeah. Two, three. You're also at more of a northern latitude. Florida's humid. You could smell it when you arrive at, yeah. In the summertime, you can smell it here too. Like I said, this summer, it wasn't horrible. I mean, it was humid, but it wasn't too bad here. At least you're not in a flood zone. That's good. The only time you get high humidity is when it rains or snows. Yeah. I think we had about 10 days of hell. Yeah. 5. And a lot of that, it was that first week of September. It was in the 90s the whole time. I know this because I've got my temperature blanket calendar marked off. 2. And usually the hottest part of the year is late July into early August, but this time it was early September. 2, 3. But the temperature right now, this is okay with me. I don't know the exact temperature. 3, 5. I'll have to do a little check here soon. It was chilly. A chilly 112 to 115 Fahrenheit. Yeah. Brr. Okay. Look, I don't have that's much further to go for this round, so that frogging and fixing, it's not taking me that long. More of a pain than anything. Ew. Great. Thank you, Upcycling. Just startled me. Currently 45. Temperature high tomorrow of 48. Perfect. See, that is like comfortable for me. But I'm always warm. Last Christmas, temperature was negative 46, wind chill. You can have that, nigger girl. That's all you. 2. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Grammy doesn't like it cold or chilly. And I don't like it when I can't do a chain stitch. 2. Really can't do chains. Seriously, Gary, if you're still here, help me with chains. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, -46 is cold. 2. No, and yeah, where you live gets humid. 2. Wait, I counted 6. Okay, now I'm doing too many chains. Not enough. Too many. What is this, Goldilocks? 5. Save it. Yeah, I saved it. Yay! 2, 3, 4, 5. We're almost done this round. 'Somebody's having fun with the chat commands. Oh, that's for the humidity? No, more like sad green. Wah, wah, wah. Earworm, Aretha Franklin. Chain, chain, chain. Yeah, chain of fools. I'm a fool because I can't read the pattern. Oh, you mean yeah, it's a joke for Goldilocks. Yeah. 2. There you go. All I got is this section here. Yay for fixing it. See, it didn't take me that long from that mistake. 3, 4, 5. 5. Nope. 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 Dude, the slip stitch is the worst with this little hook. Okay, I need to slip stitch to the center of this shell. And I am at the center now. Let's pull a big old loop. It's not laying the way I need to, but when I go to block it, it will. It will all stretch out, and I kind of see what it's going to look like. All right, that is round 9. if anybody is doing any of this type of work, blocking is necessary. Very, very necessary. So your stitches will even out, and your pattern will look a lot nicer, because it looks all wavy right now. Alrighty, I think we're gonna call it a night. No, not again. Well, that was round 9, part 2, the sequel. You never block. You just use a bigger hook. Yeah, but when I do doilies, I definitely block them. Any of the other stuff, I usually don't block. Usually. Some things I will. Yep, great. Yeah, thank you. Again, it's going to be this is a commission piece from my good friend. She's going to give it to her mom. So, yeah. Alrighty, let me switch over to that, move that to the side. I need to get something to eat here, but before we do, we're going to do all of the things. So, everybody, if you are not aware, I have a YouTube channel. All of my streams are uploaded onto my channel as soon as I'm done streaming, unedited, so you can go back and watch, I think, over 150, probably close to 160 now. Coming up on a year, December 3rd is my stream anniversary. I don't know if I'm going to stream that day or not. It is a Sunday. We'll have to play it by ear. I will be planning sometime as it gets a little closer, a celebration for 1 year streaming and also for being part of the Mocha Loco team. Got some ideas of going for that stream. So check out my YouTube channel. Also, while you're at it, I have a Discord. I know most of the people in here are part of the Discord. Check that out. We post, you can post pictures of what you're working on, what you have finished, ask questions. There's a bunch of resources over there, and it's not just crochet. Any hobby, whatever you have, doesn't matter what it is. So join the Discord. While you're over there at the Discord, if you don't mind, fill out the poll for Granny Karen cakes on the 4 different angels. So whatever wins. Actually, let's see what the poll is at right now. Excuse me. Angel number 1's in the lead, followed by angel number 3, then angel number 4, and then number 2. So that'll be open until the 7th of December, and then we will go from there. Well, she will go from there. What else was I going to do? Oh, the merch store. I mentioned it once earlier. Check out the merch store. It's a good way to support the stream and get something in return. There's a bunch of different items over there with a couple different designs. If you go over there and you decide to purchase something at checkout, use the holiday code HOLIDAY, and you can save 30% off of your entire order until December 30th. So pick something up for yourself or as a gift, and in return, you are also supporting the stream. I appreciate anybody who's gone over there and purchased anything. What else was I gonna do? That I was gonna say. I'll be back on tomorrow night for working more on the similar type project, pineapple lacy stuff on the Christmas tree skirt. So that's an ongoing thing. Hopefully I can get it done before the beginning of December, which I think I will. Yeah. Let me check one thing real quick. Oh. Oh, yeah. Let's see something. Bear with me, everybody. I'm trying to check to see what this one streamer is doing. We're gonna find somebody to rate. Oh, while I'm doing that, Copy the raid call. So that is the raid call for any of the followers. If you are a follower of mine, and you can use that raid call. So copy that one. If you are a subscriber, this right here is the raid call for any subscribers. And they're in an ad. Give me 1 second. This person's been streaming for almost 2 hours. Thank you for the follow, Emma J. I appreciate it. Alrighty, yeah, I think that's who we're gonna go and raid. I have figured that out. If I can type. Let me turn my music off because I don't want to have my music to disrupt everything. Again, I'll be on tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern time. We'll be working on the tree skirt. So everybody stick around for the raid. Copy those raid calls. We're gonna go and raid Z-Man Crafts. He normally knits, but he is doing diamond painting tonight. So stick around for the raid. Go and join him. Show him some love. Say hi. And I will chat with you all tomorrow. And like I always say, happy crafting.